What's up, everybody? Today we're going to talk about Jamie Foxx returning as Electro in the new Spider-Man film. And that's actually crazy news. If 2020 wasn't crazy enough, that's sort of crazy news because first and foremost, Electro, Jamie Foxx, was on the Andrew Garfield version of Spider-Man. And I don't know what's your opinion on it. I'm gonna tell you my opinion right here. My favorite Spider-Man are the original one with Tobey Maguire, just because maybe it was the first one I saw, and I just really enjoy those films. I think they're fun. To be honest with you, I think 1 and 2 were the best one. The third one was okay. I still like them. I think they created great memes. Let's put it that way. The Andrew Garfield one is actually my least favorite. Don't really like... I don't know. I don't really like it. Whatever. That's kind of how I feel. And then we have Tom Holland, which I think it's adorable. I think that he's sort of, according to a lot of people, the Spider-Man that Stan Lee had in mind when he wrote Spider-Man. You know, he's like in that age where he's still very childish, but at the same time he has that responsibility. And I really enjoy him. I think he's a great actor. I love his interpretation of Spider-Man. I enjoy the films, but to be honest, if I had to choose, I would still pick the first one, The Amazing Spider-Man. Is that what it was called, with Tobey Maguire? Anyways, you guys understand what I'm saying. I still prefer those. Now, one thing that I believe that it really shows how Kevin Feige is really smart is the fact that he's actually honoring the universe and what came before, despite if people like it or not. And that's one of the problems I had with Star Wars. Because the problem with Star Wars, in my opinion, is because a lot of the fans, I don't know if that's how you felt disrespected because, what actually established Star Wars was completely destroyed in the new films. Luke Skywalker, Leia, Han Solo. It's like everyone is dying. Like, what the hell is going on? Luke Skywalker is no longer Luke Skywalker. And I think that Kevin Feige shows how smart he is, because in creating a universe, even you might not like Jamie Foxx as Electro, you might not like his interpretation, but the fact that he's coming back could potentially tell us that Sony and Marvel are trying to create a Spiderverse in which all these Spider-Mans existed. So you're not really dishonoring what came before. You're actually saying to the fans, let's say if you prefer Andrew Garfield, you're saying to the fans, that Spider-Man, that universe exists. We're not deleting it. One is not better than the other. It's the same situation with my Spider-Man, my favorite, for instance, the original one with Tobey Maguire. They're telling me, we are seeing these characters from this universe, so that means that this universe exists. And I interpreted this as, like I said, it's kind of like a smart way to have everyone on board, even though many people might not even be on board. Like I said, the Andrew Garfield films are my least favorite. I don't really care to see them, but I'm intrigued with the idea. Wow, Jamie Foxx is coming back as Electro and from a different universe. That's really interesting. And then it just reminds me of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which was a movie I really enjoyed and was playing with that. Peter Parker as well as Miles Morales. And that's the kind of stuff that as a fan I could tell you I could get on board. Obviously, it's way too early to know what's happening. We don't even know what's going to happen with movie theaters going forward. Who knows? There's so much stuff up in the air. But the Spider-Man 3, I think is the third one, is in current production right now. They're actually filming in Queens, New York. So the movies are still happening. We just don't know where they're going to be released yet, either on streaming services or movies are going back to normal or whatever. But that's, people are asking me, what's your opinion on this? So basically, that's my opinion. I think that it's valid as long as they're not dishonoring what came before. And at the same time, it's kind of a smart way to have everyone happy with it. It's also a way to validate everything that came before and explain to us these universes are there. We're not destroying them. You know, if that's the one you like, you can still have it. And perhaps it's something that if they had done that with Star Wars, I would have been on board a little bit more, you know. Perhaps especially might even be an idea to fix Star Wars if there's a way to do it. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. I know some people are fine with the movies, and I'm jealous if you're one of these people. But anyways, guys, that is my opinion on Jamie Foxx and the whole Spider-Verse, that we could call it Spider-Verse. I definitely think it's going to happen. We've seen hints, and now Jamie Foxx is definitely the biggest what? That they're definitely trying to do something like that. And I think that would be definitely very interesting to watch. Even though I did not really like Andrew Garfield's films. Those films are not my favorite, but I think that's a very intriguing idea. Anyways, drop your comments down below. I would love to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe for more, and see you next time. Bye!